Hello, in this video I will show you how to use the chat primitive within Makyo. So first, let's add a chat primitive. You will see appear here at the bottom right the chat icon, but for now it's not functional because we need to configure it in the action panel. So let's select chat in the navigator and click on edit workflow. So you can see that we have an AI agent node that was automatically added, and we have a chat response node. The AI agent node has a system prompt. It has, of course, credentials with a provider, either OpenAI, Anthropic, or DeepSeek, that you can configure by adding a new provider. And we have a prompt where we will pass the context of the chat to the agent so that it can answer with the right context. So this is already selected for you. You don't have to drag and drop it from component data. This is already pre-connected. The only thing that we still need to set for this agent to be able to give relevant response in the chat is to add a knowledge base from which the agent will retrieve the right information from the documents. So we will add a tool, and we'll add a Makyo knowledge base node. So for this, we need to create a knowledge base. We don't have one yet. So let's click knowledge base and we'll call it Makyo documentation. The knowledge base is created and we'll have to fill it with some data. So let's go out of this and back to our organization. And you can see here knowledge base. So select the knowledge base that you've just created, and here we will upload some documents. So I will upload about 30 documents that make up the documentation for Makyo. Let's add the rest. The way this search will work on the knowledge base is what we call RAG, which is an acronym for Retrieval Augmented Generation, which is the standard way to search through large databases using AI. All right, so we should now have our 32 documents. So let's go back to the application. Let's select chat. And now we can see that indeed our Makyo documentation has 32 documents. And the agent will use this documentation every time that there is a question from the user in the chat. And you can see that the chat node is pre-configured as well, where we retrieve the output of the agent and show it in the chat. So now let's test our chat. We'll start by asking a simple question first. Hello, who are you? I'm a helpful AI assistant here to assist you with your questions and tasks. So you can see that it answers based on what is in its system prompt. Then we'll ask it a question on Makyo. So how to add your primitives to a Makyo page. To add new primitives components to a Makyo page, open the primitives panel or use the shortcut Alt+K. Use the search box to find the component. You can either click on the component tile to add it to the bottom of the page, or drag the tile onto the canvas to place it exactly where you want. For more details, information, you can refer to component reference in the Makyo documentation. So yeah, that's perfect. It went to search into the documentation, extracted the relevant information, and provided it to the user. So this is how you can create a chat interface for your users in Makyo. and contextualize it with your documentation or any context that you may have.